Hey, so I just wanted to quickly go through an unboxing of this Oben CTT-1000. It's well, I, I know that it can get low to the ground. That's one of the main reasons I bought it. And if you look, it can get uh, 4.2 inches from the ground, and then it can go up to 15.5 inches from the ground, and it can hold 11 pounds, which is something I was looking for. And it doesn't have anything flexible on it. Everything's rigid. Not that I'm against any of the other types of desktop tripods because I've never tried them. But for what I was going for, I was thinking this would probably be the best. I'll probably not get frustrated with it later because it's just, I can use it for a light or I can use it for a camera. I can use it for a camera with a decently sized lens on it without worrying about it tipping over. I'm hoping. But we will go through and see. I took the box off, peeked at it, and was like, let me just do a video. Because, well, why not? It'd be fun. It's just fun to share first experiences with people. All right. Well, number one, I like that. Box design is good. Doesn't mean the product's good, but it does mean that someone actually thought about what they were doing. A warranty. Some probably stats. It's funny. This thing's a lot smaller than I thought. And you see these things and all you ever see is tripods. You're like, oh, it's a tripod, It's a thing you set a camera on that's like 6 feet tall or 5 feet tall or whatever it is. No, it's a desktop tripod. I mean, these are my hands. My hands aren't small, but they aren't big. And like, this thing is teeny, but it's not a bad kind of time. It's just me. It's just the difference between what you imagine and what is going on in reality. Okay, I kind of like this. I bet these screws tighten and loosen these in terms of the amount of frictions put on them so that you can set it at a certain thing, tighten it down, maybe with this guy. But let's give it a look. Then I will refocus here. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so we got Oben CTT-1000. Got all these little adjusters for the heights. Got a thumb screw for this. But the question is, it does. These are things I always like. Little details on things that most people probably don't pay attention to, but it allows you to conveniently relocate this if it is conflicting with what you're doing. So this, tying it down, all right, and say you want this out of the way. You just pick up on it and it twists around back to a more convenient spot. And it's got little latches in there that hold it in place. So now it's in a more convenient spot. But if I'm up high and I'm like adjusting it from here, it doesn't make sense to reach down here and have to get this edge of the thumb screw. So if I'm adjusting it from up high, I have it set like this so that when I'm coming at it from here, I can easily grab it, twist it, tighten it. So those little features are always good on equipment. And I'm talking like woodworking equipment or camera equipment or, oh, this is cool. Okay, so let's just go through. Ball head, this adjusts something. Ball, okay, so you get the ball where you want it. Tighten this down. No more movement at all, which is good. Very good. This guy, I'm imagining, adjusts the degrees. Yep, allows you to twist it a little bit. Tighten that back down, and it's all metal. All this stuff's metal, which is just a good sign. Very good sign. Because also, if it's all metal and it messes up, a lot of times you can find replacement parts more easily than plastic parts. Okay, and then this guy looks like it tightens down this Let's move that out of the way. This little doohickey. Okay, so that allows it to slide, but what allows it to release? You just unscrew it further, and then you got your guy. And these, I can't seem to find these anywhere, but I do like them oh so much. It's just that little D-ring. That little, and that's a metal D-ring, not a plastic one. So you can physically tighten it down, fold it out of the way, put your thing on your camera, and then tighten it down. Which, you know, the one nice thing I will say, I like the variety of top tripod heads. But this one, see, once you have it in there, the sliding is locked in by these little retaining pins right here, which is very cool. So it's just got this amount of variability, and then these pins lock it in, so you get it kind of in where you want it. And even if it's sliding around on you, you're not worrying about whatever it is coming out once you get this past a certain point, which is good. It gives you, and all this is metal. little level nut thing right here, which I don't know why you would need it. I have questions, but all my questions aside, I'm liking this so far. Let's go on down. So looks like, okay, let's just pull them all out. Got all the tripod legs out. Got all these tightened down. And boom. Pretty good. I can press on it. Yeah, you can see everything shaking. Good. It's not very wide splayed. So how do we solve that? So it looks like these are spring-loaded retainers. So, and then these are notches that this little retaining clip nests into. So let's pull this out. See, it just kind of comes out. Pull it out, and then go to the next one. So the next setting is like that, which is really cool, because that's even lower to the ground, or desktop, whatever it is you're setting this thing on. Or it allows you to tilt it forward a little bit, which you can maybe a phone or a very small camera. But you see that footprint right there. It's a lot wider, and yeah, I'm guessing that's, I don't know, probably puts this plate like 7 inches from the ground. So we'll go one more setting, pull these out. These are machined aluminum. These are not plastic. So they are not messing around with this thing, which is amazing. Yes, thank you. All right, okay. So now this thing is fully flat. Looks like something, I don't even know. And then this base plate is about, what they say, 4.3 inches from the ground or whatever. So it's pretty cool. And then, you know, there'd be variability. So if you're like, get stuff out over here, you know, you got some terrain and you're gonna need to go further out, you just do your little carbon fiber pole out a little bit and catch the next best thing. So all right, now we're going to go to, so this looks like, I bet this notches. Yep, quick release going that way. And then so go take it back down and get it into its first state, and then we'll just adjust height. And then there's like one more little doohickey over here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a monopod or something. And so let's just extend these all the way out. So you're only going to have this much carry. You'd be like crazy if it was like 5 of these and you could just have this full-on tripod, but that's not what this is. And that's not what I got it for, because I have a full-on tripod. I don't need a big tripod. I need something. I mean, I could put this in my pocket. Like, seriously, I could clip this on the edge beside my pants or stick it in the backpack. So it looks like you got about the same amount of carry here and here. So I'll tighten that down. Take this one out. Take this one out. Take that one out. That one looks like maybe this one nests a little bit further up than the other one. that one out. And then we'll take this one out. See, I got them. I did not tighten them down tight. They're just finger tight. There's still a little movement in them as I take them forward. So just try and push them. Yep. No, that's snug. Snug. Oh, not snug. I don't know exactly how. See, that looks like it's similar to. I don't know if I'm a woodworker, so I just think differently. This is like on a router when you have a multi-pronged thing grabbing a router bit. So it's like 3 or 4 things grabbing it. And as you tighten this down, this is splayed out this way. And as you tighten it down, it forces these prongs to grab this carbon fiber, which is very smooth. I like this. It's what, 15.5 inches from the ground now. So that's a good height. So far I'm sold. I don't know about the feet. I'd have to see. I bet these rubber sleeves come off. That gives you metal feet. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See that little spiky spike? So you can do outdoors when you're weathering the rugged terrain, or indoors for your desktop, which is what I more or less got it for. So that's that. I like it. I mean, I'll have to test it on the camera, but I mean, you know, let me see. Put my hand out. I mean, I'd have to put some serious weight on that. Like, I can put more than 11 pounds of pressure on that. So whatever it's rating it at, it's probably rating it at anticipating other forces, like the length of a lens, and then other forces going onto it, and not this totally splayed out. Because I mean, imagine you got this thing splayed out all the way. The legs are all the way out. I mean, like, a small child could stand on that. So they're just giving you a safe estimate, is my guess. Under promise, over deliver, as the saying goes. So let's take this all back down. See how quick it does. So in a couple seconds, because the thing is you can grab both of these at the same time. So when I twist, I can twist both at the same time. Both are tightened down. Both are tightened down. Back in its original position. Voila. So we got that. And the ball head, I mean, it seems very firm. You tighten this down, it's not getting any movement. You loosen it, you get a little movement here. But you tighten it down, and like I can full on like grab it. And so I'm guessing the ball's smooth. Sometimes the balls have ridges on them, but I'm guessing as is down in that housing that houses the ball, that has a rough texture to it instead, or the base plate has some sort of texture to it. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Now that the interesting part is over, got a little bag, and the bag hopefully is oversized so that it actually fits. It's nothing like getting a new tool or a new piece of gear and they give you a bag that's too small. That fits in the bag. And this is a little, this is an extender. Okay, one more second. Let me pull this thing out. I thought it was a monopod. I was like, is there a monopod with this thing? But no, there's not a monopod. All right, so I got this guy. There's a light. It's got a standard tripod mount on it, so that'll screw on. Looks like. Yeah, that's the right thread. So I'll have to read, see if there's a best recommended. There may be like, we do not recommend you put a camera up this high on this flimsy little thing. It's not really flimsy at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it might be more intended for something as such as a light. So it extends a little ways. And so that's about, that extra little bit is about, oh, I'd say that's at least 12 inches of carry right there. So now you got your light on your tripod, and then you can ball adjust this so you got your, you know, your light, and you can, yeah, that, I don't know. There's something weird about this. There's probably very specific instructions on what you should mount or should not mount on this extra extension, because for sure there's some weirdness to it, but it's cool. I'm not going to argue with it. Probably be good for a phone or something for sure. But all that to say, you got your guy, got your extension. You got me confusedly telling you things I don't know, but I like it. I wouldn't put a DSLR up this high. It's just my instinct is like, you're asking for trouble. But maybe a phone light. But I like it. I mean, it's solid. I mean, it's carbon fiber. I mean, I don't know if you've ever felt anything that's carbon fiber. It's so light. I mean, that weighs, I'm guessing, a little over a pound, like a pound and a quarter, maybe wrong. But it's very cool. And yeah, oopsie daisy. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this little segment. Thanks.